Welcome to this channel. So yesterday in my weekly question and answer YouTube live, our Wing Chun friends asked me on the origin of Wing Chun. And after I think about it, I decided to make this video to share with you. This is a very important thing for Wing Chuners who like to study the origin of Wing Chun must know. And this is also a responsibility to tell the truth, so that a culture can be preserved and can be continues on to grow. So today I like to share with you the true origin of Wing Chun by evidence no one can deny. Well, you might say, well, Hendrik, you are too assertive. How are you so sure? Why are you so sure? Well, we are sure because we have all type of evidence today. We know exactly what is the origin of Wing Chun. So, I'd like to start with you on this. In Chinese, when they are passing one technology to the next generations, usually there are two things. And this applies in traditional Chinese martial art and also like in Zen Buddhism. And in fact, this type of system is like one take it from the Zen tradition, okay, the Zen Buddhism tradition. So there are two things. One is what we call the 传承 in Mandarin, and another thing is 正宗, okay, 正宗 in Mandarin. 传承 is like who passed these things to who, okay. 正宗 is like what is or what has been passed. What exactly has been passed. So you have two things. One is who passed this stuff. The second is what is the thing exactly is. Now you look at the history. In Chinese history, you find out that for past 160 years or so in traditional Chinese martial arts, in Zen and so forth, the 正宗, or which is the exactly technology, seldom being really clearly mentioned. And it always is mentioned is who passed what to whom. Okay? And you can see in the Zen, the same, in the martial art, traditional martial art as a general, the same. You can hear that one guy saying that this person passed this art to me. Okay, and even in the this time, say I just give you a real situations, a real incidents, say in my lineage. So whatever I learn is from my Sifu, and my Sifu learned from my Sigong, and my Sifu is really well known and have all kinds of writing and so forth to back who he is. But in past about 1 decade or so, there's somebody who say that he studied with my Qigong directly, and then my Sifu doesn't know what it is, he is not belong to the same last name, all sort of stuff. Okay? So that's how messy it is on this thing, on this 传承 stuff. And you can hear it all around the story from different style, everybody fighting, politics, and all those things. But what exactly is being passed down? What is the technology? That is a big question mark. Now, you look on the other hand. Our physics by Sir Isaac Newton. So Sir Isaac Newton have a book. His name is The Principle. And the principle passing down to today is every university know what exactly principle is, what is the Newton's 3 laws. You have millions of people in this world today know about that. Yet you in Chinese, after say 100 something years, nobody know what is being passed down. But everybody, you can see that have all kind of story of who passing to who and who steal some people's techniques and all kinds of stuff. A mess. Why it is a mess? Because everybody want to have control, want to be the pioneer, want to be the authority, want to be the grandmaster, the gatekeeper, whatever, so forth, so forth. So it is a mess because when people want all this authority and control, of course, you have the authority, you have the fame, the title, the money, and all kind of stuff, and power, all kind of stuff. So that's with the 传承 game. Okay? Look around with Sir Isaac Newton. Physics is in university. Everybody benefit. You don't see Sir Isaac Newton's student come to debate everybody in the public. Try to fight other people saying that he is the true Sir Isaac Newton's student. You don't see that. But physics today, everything we build today in our world up to high tech, supporting high tech is you need to base on Newton's 3 laws. So, you look at that, those type of passing information in the Chinese way is a pretty screwed up thing. It doesn't work. Well, the university way, the Western university way works. And it works really good. It keeps everybody honest. You want to be the top scholar, the pioneer of physics, you better show your article which you publish, which need to be examined by all the professional. Not just saying, oh, I'm my father is this, I have this last name, and so forth, so forth, so forth. And you just badmouth somebody else, and then you make you higher in position. Look at the Western physics in university. Okay. So today I'm going to choose to share with you the truth of Wing Chun, the truth of the origin of Wing Chun, using the Western way of describing technical details. Keep everybody honest. If you want to be the grandmaster or authority or have a say, you better have the same exactly level and professional type of research or accomplishment like all the physicians or the mathematicians, like in the university. And the student be able to learn it. Everybody be able to learn it. Go learn physics in university. Everybody who take physics class, they be able to learn it. Learn it as it is. Okay? So that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line for the people, of the people, by the people, and preserve that technology. And also, so that because you have so many people, there are so many talented people, disregard of race, nation, age. If they are good, they are talented, they can bring the art to another level. Everybody have a chance to be a star, like everybody who study physics. Okay? So that's bottom line. I don't want anything to do with this authority or all this kind of stuff. Because I don't like that. I'm Western educated. I want it to be like physics. Otherwise, how can I know you're telling me the truth or not? How can I know whether you really have the accomplishment or not? But if I go to a university, I know all those professors and so forth, they have to go through examinations and so forth before they teach me. And the material they teach me is something which is proven. It is what it is. Okay? So I can be clear with everybody in the world, and I am leaving this video in the cyberspace now so that people come 100 years later or 200 years later or 400 years later know that this is the bottom line or the notions of Hendrik. Now, the Wing Chun origin. By some reason, I'm pretty lucky. By some reason, heaven wants me to have all this informations. It's not that I'm more superior or I'm grandmaster or whatever, best fighter. No. By some reason, the act of God, act of heaven, I got all this information and I be able to read it. And that's why today I can share with you the truth, the true origin of Wing Chun is this way. Fine Jade Wing Chun 1850. It is a fusion of the Shaolin Sword Strike and Mei by evidence. So when I write the book Restricting Wing Chun, the evidence is there. Okay, into details. For example, the inch power is from Mei by evidence. You talk about Wing Chun have inch power, that's Mei stuff. You talk about the fist from heart, fist issue from heart, that's Shaolin stuff. That's where I code it here and show you where is in the Shaolin Classic it wrote. Okay? We know that it is Fine Jade Opera Wing Chun because it is a time of the uprising. We have the code of the uprising for the anti-Qing. We have the code and the gesture. So we know the Shaolin. You want to talk about, for example, the Bong Sao? Well, didn't everybody today say that Wing Chun is Tan Bong Fok? Bong is one of the major techniques of Wing Chun. Well, guess what? That is related that is a short strike techniques. Qi Ji Guang record in his book, and actually there are two techniques with the same wing elbow. It's called wing elbow, Bong Zhang, or in the general Qi Ji Guang book is called the phoenix elbow. There are two types of phoenix elbow momentum. That is in the chapter 14 of General Qi Ji Guang's classic 1560. And of course, that chapter 14 of General Qi Ji Guang's classic in martial arts is a fusion of many Ming Dynasty military knowledge and experience there. So the true origin of Wing Chun, you know that it is from the General Qi Ji Guang Ming militaries, which influenced the Shaolin, the Shaolin short strike, and influenced the fine jade Wing Chun. And in the fine jade, they actually fusing the Ermei inch power into the system. That's the origin. Nobody can debunk this, because all of this in written, as I share with you here, in Wing Chun Resurrection, where is in one document and on the other document. You're based on evidence. So why is this critical? Why is this crucial? Why is this needed to make really clear? Because if we don't know this, we have no idea how to restore the technology. Face it, after 1850s, the uprising loss of the ancestor of the Wing Chun in Red Boat, fine jade get closed down, destroyed. Since then, people have changed stuff, evolved stuff in their own way, no longer following this. So that's why whatever I'm talking about 1850s Wing Chun. Why? Because after 1850s, many things has been evolved and based on a certain opinion, and thus they use the name Wing Chun. But really, we really don't know, is it Wing Chun according to this anymore or not? We don't. So after 1850, it's just like, take in this case, oh, this grandmaster passed this art to me. And then suddenly somebody, like the situations I have met on even my lineage, is saying that, oh, you know, I'm the student, the closed door student of your Sifu. Huh? And then make up all kinds of stuff, okay? Based on the inspirations or the opinion or ideas. Now, this is military stuff, life and death stuff. Shaolin Short Strike Classic also is a life and death stuff. This is Ming Dynasty stuff. Fine Jade, we know is uprising, is life and death stuff. People tested the thing. It's not up for my opinion or your opinion or any grandmaster's opinion. If this is not restored, how can one know what is what? So today, you know, as what I said, that in the in restricting Wing Chun, I share that the bong sao, the bong elbow, okay? The proper word is the bong elbow, the wing elbow of Wing Chun 1850 is directly related to the General Chi Chi Guang's writing 1560, the chapter 14. And today I further share with you that there's two ways of using that phoenix elbow or bong elbow. Details. And because we know this, Chi Chi Guang, when we read the writing in the 1850 on this bong elbow, we know, oh, this is what this means. This is this type of phoenix elbow or bong elbow or wing elbow. And that is the other type of usage or momentum. We restore it. And we know that, oh, in this body handling is this type of phoenix or bong elbow or wing elbow. And that type of body handling is different type. Until we know this, if you just show a bong, how could we know that? What is this for? And how is the body handling influence the momentum of look-alike body posture? So you know it is not a body posture, it is a momentum which is based on the body handling and body momentum. Without this, how can we restore anything? And also here, feast from the heart. What does it mean? Not up for my imagination. It's like I cannot tell you, oh, based on my opinion or my grandmaster tell me, Newton's second law is supposed to be like that. Today, you go to university, there's no so-called such thing as supposed to be like that. Newton's second law is Newton's second law. Force equal to mass multiplied by the accelerations is force multiplied by mass, is force equal to mass multiplied by acceleration, disregard where you go in this world. And it works. Because that's how the nature is. So, like it or not, this is what it is. It got nothing to do with Hendrix or Hendrix lineage or whose lineage or which grandmaster. This is the truth by evidence. This is where the technology comes. So, for those who just begin to study the Wing Chun 1850, if you don't go to study this way, like the similar to study physics, when you study physics, you start with Newton's first law, second law, third law. If you don't study this way, how are you going to study? What are you going to study? Based on Hendrix's opinion, Hendrix's speculation, Hendrix if, Hendrix maybe, Hendrix perhaps. It doesn't work that way. You go that way, it becomes, first, we really don't know what is a technology. And because we don't know, we cannot use it. And we cannot develop it, we cannot use it, we cannot improve it. And the second is extremely not professional at all. The third thing is there's no responsibility there. It's just, hey, you believe me, you practice it this way. And some days you will get it. What do you mean someday you get it? Do we have to go believe in Newton's the three law, believe on it, and someday Newton's three law and the gravity and everything will work? Or we don't even need to believe anything. That's what it is. There's no belief there. So this is what I like to share with you. The truth origin of Wing Chun have already solved by evidence, not by Hendrix. By evidence, by multiple evidence for past for this 300 years period of time, from 1560 to 1850. So 15 to 18, 300 years. So for 300 years of data here, that problem has been solved. Not by me. I'm just reading all this with you because I know the Chinese language. So this is to share with you the origin of Wing Chun. No, it's not from Tai Chi or from this other, from Ermei or from this and from that. No, it is not. It is very specific Shaolin short strike, and the Shaolin short strike canon link multiple place in that classics is adapting General Qi Ji Guang's writing words by words. That's how far it gets. And when you get to the 1850s, Xu Lim Tao writing, it also go very close or as word by words to all this thing. So I want to leave this for you guys and for the future generations. The Wing Chun inception, whatever the internal you name in Wing Chun is there. Restricting Wing Chun, whatever all the unarmed combat technology, the base of it is there. Problem solved. We know exactly what it is. And only this way we can continue on. Otherwise, we have no idea how to continue on this thing. Because it is all maybe. Maybe meaning guess. Your guess is as good as my guess. We cannot afford to do that. How many people, how many tens of thousands of people we're going to screw if we're doing that? It's like building a skyscraper and not knowing the Newton's law and say, I guess Sir Isaac Newton must be saying this. Do you want to go live in that skyscraper, or do you really want to build that? Based on, I guess, perhaps, maybe. Will that thing collapse? Well, for sure, guarantee that will collapse. You can prove that statistically when people guessing and do not have solid data. That's what happened. So this is what I like to share with you. I know this is a very assertive video. Many will not like this video. Truth is truth. I don't like it, you don't like it, who don't like it, doesn't matter. This has to stay if Wing Chun need to stay.